Headers and footers. Headers and footers are the top and bottom sections of a document. They are separate sections from the main document and are often used to hold footnotes, page numbers, titles, and other information. In this activity, let's take a look at the instructions. Open exercise 5, headers and footers from the training directory. Make the following changes to the document. So as you will notice, I've already opened exercise 5, headers and footers. Number 1, change the paper size to A4 and change the page orientation to portrait. The paper size, so I click on the Layout tab and I go to Size and I select A4. You will notice A4 is already detected and selected. Change the page orientation, so I click on the drop down of Orientation and I select Portrait. That has also been changed for me. Set the left and the right margins to 1.5. So I click on the drop down of margins in the page setup group and I go to custom margins and I change the margins top, bottom, left and right to 1.5. Click on OK. Set the header and footer to print 0.5 centimeters from the edge of the page. So I click on the drop down dialog again, and in this instance, I'm going to click on Layout and I'm going to choose under headers and footers from the edge. You will see it's already done. The header is 1.5 centimeters. The footer is 1.5 centimeters. And I click on OK. Create the following header. In the left section, it should have the University of Pretoria. In the right section or the right line, it should have your name and your surname. To insert a header or a footer, click on the Insert tab and go to the header and footer group. Click on the drop down of header and select a design. I'm actually going to choose 3 columns. In the first column, I'm going to type out University of Pretoria. In the second column, there is no information, so I'm going to delete. And in the third column, I'm going to type out my name and my surname. You will notice once we insert header and footer tools, the header and footer tools now appear. This is the contextual tab. In the first group, the header and footer group, you can go and change the header. Click on footer to select a footer, or page number to choose the position of the page number or to format page numbers. In the insert group, you can insert the date and time, document info, the author, the file name, the file path, the document title. Quick parts, if you've saved quick parts, you can insert them as well into your header or footer section. You can insert a picture, a logo perhaps, either one that has been saved on your computer or a picture from online sources. If you would like to move to footer, you can click on Go to Footer. In the navigation group, in the options group, you can select different first page if you have a cover page for a document and you do not wish to have a page number on it. Different odd and even pages. So you could choose different odd and even pages if you are writing a guide or a book. Position. You can adjust the position of the header from the top of the page and the footer from the bottom of the page. I am now ready to insert a footer, so I'm going to the navigation group and I'm clicking on Go to Footer. For my footer, in the left section, it should have the document name. In the middle section, it should have the page number. And in the right section, it should have the date. So I can go to header and footer, and I can click on the drop down of footer and choose 3 columns again. In the first column, I need to insert the document name. So I can actually go to Insert, and under Document Info, I can choose File Name. I can also choose Document Title. Perhaps I'm going to choose the title. Okay, so I'm just going to undo again, and in the first section I want to insert the document title. In the middle section I want to insert the page number, so I'm actually going to select and I'm going to page number. I'm going to choose the current position and the format for my number. In the third section, I want to insert the date. I'm just going to select this to delete it. And I'm going to go to date and time in the insert group, and I'm going to choose the date. I'm going to choose 4 June 20. And I'm going to say OK. I have now completed both my header and my footer. I can close header and footer tools. And I can even do a print preview of my document so that I can have a look at my headers and footers. Please remember to save all changes to your document. This will be important when you submit the files for a review.